So no sunglasses because this video is going to be a little bit serious, and frankly, I think I'm going to piss a lot of people off. All right, people are going to be yelling, "FUD, Becker's saying the bull run's over." Let me just start this video off with saying the bull run is not over. I'm 92% sure it's not over, okay? However, this last dip that happened, I'm not as amused with it as I am the other dips. And that also being said, what I want to do is I want to give you not a doomsday argument right here. I want to give you just a different perspective than the mass amount of hopium that is in the market, because it's out of control. Everybody thinks the exact same thing is going to happen. Everybody believes the bull run is going to cleanly end in December or March of 2022, and everybody's just going to dollar cost average out, and everything's going to be lovely. And screw the fact that we all completely missed when the top was in 2017. This time's different, and we have charts. Okay, so let me just start from the top. You might follow me on Facebook, you might not. I said it's going to crash today. I tethered up a lot of my portfolio, tethered up my Cardano. I tethered up a lot of things. I'm probably going to be buying my Cardano back. Don't stress out. Okay, I'm not like saying Cardano's done. I just saw, hey, Cardano's probably going to go from $1.40 to like $1, so I'm just going to like wait for it to do that. Okay, so I tethered up a lot of my positions. And at this point in time, I'm probably going to be taking a lot of profit out of that. Not all of it. Not all of it. Don't worry. Don't stress. I'm not exiting the bull run. I'm not saying it's over. It's not time to sell. That's not what I'm doing here. Okay. I'm telling you why I'm taking profit, because I simply think that you need to understand probably what the crash is going to look like that is coming, and that most things being said about the crash and what this bull run is going to do, I think are just so incredibly wrong. And you need to be able to recognize nonsense when you see nonsense and not be blinded by the narrative that people are saying about crypto, that we're investing in new technology and we're avoiding inflation and we're doing all this. No, we're literally not at this point. Maybe at the beginning of the bull run, we just watched a meme coin break $40 billion in market cap. Let's just start from the top right here, okay? The number one thing I've looked at this bull run and that I've researched is I haven't looked at TA. I haven't looked at how to research white papers or find the magic coins, because frankly, you guys have seen me pick multiple coins that have 200x, 500x, 600x. Anybody can do it. I'm not a master coin picker, okay? I'm not that good. I'm not even good at crypto. Anybody can do this. Anybody that's thrown and watched a YouTube channel could have 610,000x coins by now. Anybody. Or you could have literally just copied off Sheldon Evans' trades and you'd be up like an insane amount just from November last year. Anybody can do this. What people can't do in this bull run consistently is know when to get out. Okay, and so what I've studied the most is how the crash happened in 2017, 2018, people's behaviors, what the metrics look like, and more so, just how it looked in general. And so what you need to understand, at least I think you should be armed with, is knowledge of what the crash is going to look like and what it's not going to look like and what is likely going to happen. Because if you can do this, you at least have this counter argument. And part, I think, of being good at anything is being able to hold two opposite thoughts. Yes, there's so much hopium and there's so much optimism in crypto, but you need to be able to hold big negative pessimistic thoughts as well to actually see the truth in reality. So how's the crash going to look? A lot of people, when they first get into crypto, including me, think the crash just goes boop. Okay. No, the crash in 2017, 2018 looked a lot like every dip we've seen so far. Every dip back to January, what happens is it goes up, it drops 30 to 40%, it bounces back up, right? Everybody starts posting memes saying, we're back up, I can't believe you sold diamond hands, blah, 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 blah. And then it goes way down again, and then it kind of bobbles around down here. Okay. And this entire time, people are screaming, oh, this is normal, this is what crypto does, don't you worry about it, it's okay. You think when the dip happens, they're going to say something different? You think the YouTubers are going to get on like, oh, yep, guys, this is clearly the end. Put up the sign. Time to get out. Take your profits. Everyone go home. Everyone, it's great. We've had a great bull run. We just ended summer camp. Pack up your packs. We'll see you in 3 years. Everyone's a millionaire. No, that's not what's going to happen. Okay, but that's exactly what happened last time. It went up, went down, started going down, and then it dips. And then what happens is when Bitcoin or Ethereum or the top coins crash, they don't just go, they die over months. And they take a long time to go down. And the entire time people are telling you, no, hold, diamond hands, all the way down to the bottom. Because they believe it's going to keep going back up because they don't have these counter views. And only 1% of people got out the top last time. Okay? Took a nice big 40% correction and just teetered down for years. Every single person I know that made millions and millions of dollars that knows a ton about crypto, ton about crypto. They picked coins way before you could have ever imagined them. They got up millions of dollars and they lost all of it. How does this happen with so many experts, so many people that know exactly how the bull run's going to go, can read TA, can read these charts? How could this have happened? Well, probably a level of over-optimism. That's probably how it happened. Most people, when Bitcoin hit $50,000, if you told them that a year and a half ago, they go, holy crap, sell. But now we think it's going to 150, 200, 350,000, which I think it probably is actually going to do. But let me make my case here. See, everyone is super confident of how this bull run is going to go because we got charts from last time. That's the main thing. We can look at people's wallets. We can see the greed indexes. We can see people storing things and taking it off exchanges. We can see all these metrics. So let me tell you this. All right. So let's imagine we're playing a game of Battleship. Okay. And you sit down with your opponent and he takes a picture of where his ships are and you take a picture of where your ships are and you just hand them to each other. But you're allowed to change your ships afterwards. Do you think your opponent's not going to change his ships? Do you think he's just going to sit there and leave them exactly where they are? Look, crypto, despite all the kumbaya stuff going on, it's really just a game of me getting you to hold my bags. That's really all it is. We're trying to go and see how far we can get this price to go up and then what we can dump it on someone else for. It's a game of musical chairs. That's literally it. And so we have all these charts that are really good indicators of when the last bull run would have ended. So do you think people, when we're nearing these charts, are going to behave exactly like last time? No, they're going to try and outmaneuver people who are reading these charts because we all have the same exact charts. We all have the same exact screenshots of our ships. We're going to move our ships around. We're going to do something different. We're going to behave in a different way. Okay? And so regardless of all the magic TA and all the charts we had from the last bull run in 2017, 2018, people are going to behave differently. And so what we can really look at, though, is the behaviors of people in 2018 and 2017. The behaviors of people, you know what happened when the dip happened in 2017, 2018? People are at their TA charts going, oh, yep, it's going back up. Normal dip. We had 340%. They're posting screenshots. They're posting inflation. They're posting this is the future. This is technology. All the things you see on Twitter, okay? It's completely different than the last time because Bitcoin is like a good thing now and blah, blah, blah. No. It's the same thing on Twitter. You can literally go back and read the post. They're going to do it again, okay? When the final dip happens, it's going to dip 30 to 40%. It's going to float around. It's going to look just like all the other dips. It's not going to be some big sudden thing where everybody's like, ah! And then for a second, did you see how fast it dropped today? It went from 58 to 52 like that. Okay, you're not even going to be able to trade out of it when it happens. You're just not. If it does take a cataclysmic dip, man, have you tried trading on Uniswap and everything's all jam-packed? You get one MetaMask error and it's locked in there, okay? So when it's happening, you're not going to have a chance to react, just letting you know. I tried to make a swap today on one of my coins in Uniswap when everything was all packed and you couldn't do it, okay? So thank God I did it earlier today. And just to really restate what everybody is actually looking for, everyone with a big bag I know, everyone with a big bag, every YouTuber, every person on Twitter, they're looking for this. Bull run keeps going up, drops 30, 40%, keeps going up, drops 30, 40%. Bull run goes up, drops 30, 40%, and then goes up and then skyrockets. This is what they're looking for, okay? And this is when they're all going to start dollar cost averaging out. So, knowing this, knowing that everybody's looking for this, what do you think the first thing people are going to do when it goes parabolic? They're going to freaking start pulling. I think this right here is one of the reasons why we're not going to see this. People are all looking for this to exit. Heck, I was looking for this to exit. I'm not looking for this anymore. I'm not trying to play in this part of the market because I don't think this part of the market has a chance. I think it has a strong chance of not happening. I'd say it's 50-50. Could we see massive FOMO at the end of the market? Yes, but everybody's waiting for that FOMO to sell. Everybody saw 2017. All the people that were in 2017 have massive PTSD because they all went from being multimillionaires to having no money for 3 to 4 years. Like, have you seen all the crypto people that you know? None of them were very rich. None of them were really making much money during the bear run. You think they're gonna wait for that again? You think they're gonna go back to being middle class again? No, they're not. Okay, they're waiting for this, and they're gonna start selling. And all the YouTubers you follow, all the people on Twitter, there's not going to be time for them to notify you of when they're selling when they think the market's over. When the market's over, they're probably not going to say anything, okay, before they exit. Okay? Everyone's going to take their bags. Everyone will let you know after they buy and after they sell. So that also being said, you need to understand what I think is going to happen is we're going to see the same type of pattern all the way to the top. Dip, dip, dip. And then we're just going to see one dip, and it's going to pop back up, and then it's just going to keep dipping for months and months and months. And this is how the last bull run ended. You need to understand it. If we go look at Bitcoin right here, let's look how long it took for it to crash in 2018. Okay, so if we go look at this right here, right, here's the peak of the bull run. You know, it took it from 19,000 to 17,000 right here. It popped back up like I talked about, and then it just kind of died over time. Okay, it took it almost a full month to really get this like defining dip right here. Okay, if we go look at Ethereum, and let's go look at that in the same time frame. Okay, let's go look at it in 2018, 2017. Okay, so here's the peak of Ethereum. Bam, bumped up. It always bumps up a second time. Okay, and then it took this big, nice 30% dip, just like we just saw. 2,500 to 2,000. And then it took it a good month to finally just give in. Okay, and so when we see the dip, it's not going to go like from $2,500 to $1,000. It's going to go from $2,000 to $1,900, $1,800. Then it's going to pop back up again. Everyone's going to post their memes, and then it's going to kind of go down again. Everyone's going to say diamond hands, hold, this is normal, 30, 40%, and then it's just not going to come back. Okay? That's what the crash is going to look like. And everybody and their dog is looking for this big, huge upshot right here, meaning that people are going to sell as soon as there's any sign that they smell of upshot, especially this late in the bull run. You could see every crypto YouTuber, every person on Twitter, they're really getting, they're not getting as confident as they were 2 to 3 months ago. Every dip right here is like, oh, you know, we're in the middle of the bull run. And everybody at Coinbase, and the Coinbase IPO just happened. So you have to understand, this is what people are looking for. This is what people are looking for. And if you're not armed with this, I guarantee they are. So at least I want to tell you about it. You got to understand, people are going to scream that it's not over, diamond hands all the way to the grave, just like they did last time. That's what's going to happen again. And what is also happening again is lunacy. By the end of the bull run last time, people would throw money at anything. Remember BitConnect? You're like, how did BitConnect happen? This, okay, we just saw the two coins that just had the best returns this month, or a coin that's in a lawsuit, okay, that it might not win, it will probably win it, and a meme coin that's being tweeted by a billionaire that has 12 holders that hold almost 50% of it. Horrible tokenomics, no technology at all. It's in the top 10 cryptos, XRP, and they're a lawsuit. Already had a lot of sketchy behavior, top 3, 4 cryptos. What does this mean? What does this show in people's behaviors? That they're willing to just YOLO into anything, and they're willing to take massive risk right now. The tolerance for risk is insane right now in the marketplace. This is why we're seeing coins launch. For example, my company Hyros, we had to spend 2 years building the thing. Okay, it does something, and it is a proven product that works. The company max is probably worth $50 to $70 million max. Okay, maybe in a good day, 100 million. So here's the thing. We see all these cryptos launching, these IDOs, these ICOs. They don't do anything. I've seen ones that don't have a website. They don't have any working product, and they're worth like $200, $300 million. And this is super consistent. Most of them have a website, and they're worth $200, $300 million, even though they don't have a working product, and there's no working product even in sight. Their apps aren't even live. Is this a bad thing? No, not at all. Because in crypto, we understand that we are betting on the speculation. We're betting on really not the technology, just how loony people are going to get. That's what we're doing. I'm sorry. ADA is not worth $40 billion right now. It's not. It doesn't have a product. It doesn't have a product. It doesn't have a product. BNB is not used for anything but trading and weird other stuff like collecting card NFTs. That's not an $80 billion company. That's not an $80 billion product. And I realize it's coin currency and it's a little bit different. But look, Is this a bad thing for making money? No. If we can predict where people are going to be loony at, we can make so much money doing this. I'm not against that. What I'm seeing right now is, look, January, December, November, the market was like logical. We were looking at things for their technology and their basis and what they were going to do. Okay. And I'm sure this all happened in the 2017 bull run. People were like, oh yeah, this is just a sign that things are heating up, Alex. I'm like, okay, cool. I get it. That's why I'm still in. However, this is insane. This is the dot-com boom. This is people putting up a website and saying, we're going to do magic dog food supplies, and people throwing up $10 billion at it. And what you have to understand is with massive risk and pumps, the inverse effect always comes because reality is always going to happen. Reality is always going to catch up. And we all know this. We all know this. But the thing is, what I'm seeing is this lunacy is going so far that it's going to eventually force that severe comeback. And I don't think it's happening with this dip right here. But again, we're not going to be able to predict it. We're not going to be able to see in the charts, and everybody's going to scream everything's all right all the way to the grave, just like they did last time. And so with this dip that just happened right here, we're getting, I would say, late in the bull run. Maybe middle, okay? If we go to, I think it could go to December. I think there's a strong chance it can do that. But I'm past the point in this bull run where I'm super confident in every single dip. I'm just not. If we were still seeing the calm, collected behavior and the gains that we saw at the beginning, like at least in January or November, December, I'd feel a lot more confident. But the things I'm seeing are just insane. And this can't keep going on. It just can't. And then combined with the fact that we're all using the same charts, you know, I'm just not confident in everybody on YouTube and Twitter's ability to call this bull run. I'm just not. Everybody's saying the same exact thing. And I'm like, here's rule number one, do the opposite of what other people are doing. Because we're already up. I'm already up 20x on my portfolio. You know, and the crazy thing to me too is this, like in the 2017, 2018 bull run, there was huge upside to buying Bitcoin because Bitcoin could go to like 100K, 50K or something like that. That's what everybody thought. Right now, the upside is about 120, 150,000 realistically. That's a 2x ROI for sitting on top of a mountain that's up like 12x since last year. That's a big ticket down. And so I'm also struggling to see people keep buying Bitcoin at this price because even in the best case scenario, you're only going to get a 2x for massive risk. There's massive risk to buying Bitcoin right now. There just is. It could go back to 20K. You know, and I don't want to buy Bitcoin at 60,000. I want to buy it at 20,000. You know, so I'm struggling to see people to continue to FOMO in the Bitcoin, and the whole entire market is determined by Bitcoin. And if you saw the last cycle, what happened is Bitcoin went up, all the altcoins went crazy, and so I think we're about to head into an alt cycle right here. It's just seeming a little bit too good to be true, in my opinion. And so I don't think the bull run is over. I don't think it is by any means. But this dip right here, I'm not sitting back and laughing at it because, well, everybody else is. And everybody else is acting loony. And everybody else missed it last time. And no one's TA chart saved them. No one's Glassnode account saved them. No one was able to spot it. And the value of these coins is unjustifiable in my mind. I'm not against it, man. If people want to YOLO tons of money into stuff and make me 3-4x returns on my altcoins, I'm for it. That's cool. All right, do it. Let's go. However, with all this in mind, I'm still incredibly optimistic. However, I took my tether earlier today. I took it. I got out of a lot of coins at a good price, especially compared to where I got in at the beginning of the bull run. And I think I'm gonna be taking a little bit of, and I'm gonna be taking a pretty big chunk of profits from it. I'm gonna be putting the big chunk back in and buying my coins at a discount. And so that's it, guys. And the reason why I'm making this video is not really to FUD the market or knock it down or be pessimistic. It's just, I'm not going to be able to tell you every coin to pick. I'm not going to read some TA charts to you. I'm not some crypto expert, but I am really good at reading people and their behavior. That's where I'm an entrepreneur, and that's where my strong suit is. The reason I want to make this video is not to FUD the market or say the market's going to crash, the bull run's over. I don't think that's the case. I strongly don't. I would take all my money out if I thought that was the case. The reason why I'm making it is every video on YouTube is certain that this is ending in December. They're certain. that it's going to keep going up. They're certain this is not the top. They're certain it's going to 100K. They're certain it's going to $150,000. They're certain that the Glassnode accounts and the TA charts confirm that there's much farther to go. Is it so bad to have a counter view? Is it so bad to think, nobody got this right last time? Do you think we're going to get it right again? Let's hold two opinions at the same time. That's all I'm saying. That's it.